Cyborg is not happy with Joss Whedon. Ray Fisher played Cyborg in Batman v Superman and the Justice League movie, and turns out he's got some not so nice things to say about director Joss Whedon on social media. Fisher retweeted this video along with a comment, "I'd like to take this moment to forcefully retract every bit of this statement." Now, that video of Fisher's comments about Whedon was from San Diego Comic-Con 2017, when the film's cast were there to promote Joss Whedon's reshot, re-edited version of the Justice League movie, originally helmed by Zack Snyder before he stepped away due to a family tragedy. So it sounds like Fisher has been keeping his frustration in check for years, and now he's finally letting his true feelings be known. While he doesn't explicitly say it, his comment clearly reads as a slam on Whedon and his theatrical cut of Justice League. It's also worth noting Jason Momoa's stone-faced expression and seemingly half-hearted nod reacting to Fisher's praise of Whedon. Looks like Momoa wasn't wild about Whedon's reshoots either. No word on a social media slam from Momoa as of this recording. But it's not hard to understand why Fisher would be unhappy with Whedon and Justice League. Fisher was a theater actor who made his big screen debut in the DC movie universe when he was cast by Zack Snyder. Though Snyder's dark and grim take on DC superheroes proved to be controversial with fans, Fisher always remains loyally in his corner. So it sounds like when Snyder stepped away from the film during production and Whedon came on to handle studio-mandated reshoots to lighten up the darker tone of Snyder's film, Fisher was very unhappy with the results. Fisher had been a huge supporter of the social media movement to release the Snyder cut of Justice League, and when Warner Brothers gave the green light for Snyder to complete his vision of the film for HBO Max, Fisher was the first person Snyder called with the good news. Perhaps Fisher feels he no longer needs to pretend to like the Whedon re-edit when he knows Snyder's version is on the way. Joe Morton, who played Cyborg's dad Silas Stone, told IGN in 2017 that Whedon's reshoots were in part to alter the tone of the Cyborg character. So when the Snyder cut of Justice League is released in 2021, it sounds like we can expect to see the more serious take on Cyborg that Snyder originally envisioned. This isn't the first time Fisher has criticized creative personnel that worked on past DC films. In June, Fisher responded to a tweet from Suicide Squad director David Ayer, who answered a fan question about his film's timeline. In the tweet, Ayer claims the then head of DC Films, Jeff Johns, added an element to Suicide Squad that he felt broke his intended timeline, to which Fisher replied, seemingly throwing shade at Johns, "I feel your pain." Well, how do you feel about Fisher's comments? Is he justified? Let us know how you feel down in the comments of this video. Thanks for watching. For more news from IGN Now, check out the Spider-Man Easter egg spotted in Marvel's Avengers game footage, and then the latest word on the Harry Potter RPG. And be sure to follow and subscribe to wherever you like to watch IGN.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
One thing I can tell you is you got to be free.
My turn.